Well, I didn't watch that video either. I pulled confirmations. I pulled confirmation cards, and I got the Queen of Pentacles and Strength for that video was ready to post. And I didn't choose the song, that's just the one that came up. Spirit wanted it. So, we've got two. Let's go do the last one. Round 4. We haven't done a good solid planet series in a minute. Not since the repotting of these guys here. Who, by the way, look at the twin flame tree. Those are brand new fucking leaves, guys. Can you see them? Right there. Those are brand new baby leaves. And there's no cat here to eat them this time. As much as I miss her. She can't eat my plants anymore. You know, love is a double-edged sword. But here we go. Here we go. Something's going down. I think she's just calling her kids inside. But you know, like mom voice, I get triggered sometimes. I'm like, oh shit, what's going on? Am I in trouble? Nothing happened. All right, there we go. I don't remember what we were talking about. I think it was something about intentions and creating our own reality and putting thoughts into people's minds. Like, had I said that I thought that the King of Cups was a twin flame instead of a karmic, do you think that would have changed his definition in his mind? I don't know. But it doesn't really matter because I don't really like the definitions of everything. I've never been a person that likes labels. Even when I was in high school, even though I dated men pretty much exclusively after like the age of 17, I still kept the bisexual tag for a lot of years after that because I don't like being put in a box. And every time I got single, I thought about going back to women. I think this is the first time in my life that I have not considered going back to women when I got single. And on some level, it's because I think men are just easier to be in relationships with to some degree. Like, I get a sense of comfortability from the male presence, I think. And that might have something to do with mommy issues, I'm not sure. But I don't feel like I can really lower my guard with women as much. It's not that I can't. I've always been more comfortable around men. Not in like a toxic way. Like, I don't have a problem working with women or like being friends with women, but like as soon as the gossip starts or feelings need validated or like the brunt of a project or work gets shifted onto me, I'm just like, ugh. You know what I mean? Emperor. I think knowing that the other person is going to put just as much effort in as you are, and knowing that they follow most of the same rules as you do when it comes to interactions makes men more predictable. I think that's really it, because I find women a little more unpredictable. And even though I do have feminine energy, I act like a masculine. That might have something to do with how I was raised, because at least when I was in high school, going into college, you know, like being mostly around men, I found that it was just a lot easier to be around them if I acted similarly. And I didn't like dim my light or change my behavior. If anything, when I was younger, I used to lean more into flamboyancy so that people could tell I was gay. The bigger problem back then was that people didn't know. So, trying harder to act effeminate in order to get more attention, I guess, that was something I had to grow out of. And when I embraced my more masculine nature, I got more comfortable with myself. And then rediscovering feminine energy during this journey, I found that I am really a balance of both. You know, you can't have one without the other. And I think a lot of people are still getting stuck in that mentality that they are one or the other. Ooh, 1 second. Here we go. Spontaneous bathroom trip. I ate like macadamia nuts instead of regular nuts, and I don't know if my body's used to those, because I'm used to like the regular fucking, you know, like Planters peanuts, and like macadamia nuts are fucking bomb as fuck. Like I'm definitely getting those again, but the gastrointestinal distress is real. All right, so these guys are watered. And they should perk back up out of the dirt once we get them under some lights. But what else was I going to repot? I feel like there was something else that I was going to move into big pots because we have space for more stuff. Like, look, I didn't just add a light here so that we can use this shelf now. I added a light underneath of it so I can put new seed trays like this on the bottom row. Maximizing space for maximum efficiency. Did I already show you guys that the twin flame tree has new leaves coming in? I think I might have already done that, but I forget. And the holly here is growing gloriously. And these are all of our other babies. Dills and fucking arugula and tatsoi mustard. Mint. It was mint. I was going to start up mint. Okay, so I can fit 2 more of the black planters like that on that bottom shelf, maybe 3. And then I can do this empty seed tray also. So maybe I'll do 2 mints. We've got the 3 arugulas, 2 mints, and then I can do a seed tray. But that would still leave space here in the middle shelf, where I just have the rose and the cilantro. I mean, do I need to fill? Oh, I can put the willow there. All right, so I'm going to leave space for the willow. And when my sister gets back from her trip, I'm going to ask her to talk to the neighbor for me, since I have social anxiety and her dog does not like men. I think she has a better shot of getting me some willow cuttings. So we got that going as our plan. But yeah, let's get these rugulas back over there. I'm gonna pause real quick so I can get back into the room without like having to, you know. Well, I actually had to water them again. So like instead of doing that, I'm gonna see if it's a good idea to lighten my hair again without having the hair dye first. Hanged man, nope. Well, if I can't do my hair tonight, I have no idea what the fuck I'm gonna do with the rest of my evening. Maybe, I don't know, I haven't played video games in a hot minute. Like, I told myself I was gonna let myself continue to play like Dead by Daylight on the computer because like it's an option, you know, and it's not like a console. And it's something that I don't have to like worry about progress or like getting sucked into and spending too much on. It's a very casual game. Maybe I will play that. But that would be after my cleanup here. Well, Wheel of Fortune. I think the message is out. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for spending time with me and my plants. And if you have been just sitting there in your chair like, wow, this kid's like, energy is dense as fuck right now. I appreciate the patience while I work through my big emotions. Oh man, King of Wands.